Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I want to come in and tell you guys about this crazy story I just read. There's a man who received $5,000 from a McDonald's. He accidentally got $5,000, and you know what he did? He gave it back. So we're going to actually talk about money, whether or not money is the root of all evil, and also I'm going to tell you guys about what's going on in the stock market. So get comfortable, buckle up your seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black wealth and Black economics every single day, sometimes as much as 10 times a day under one condition. The condition is that we are Black first. Black first means we put our community at the top of our priority list. Black first also means that we educate our kids. Black first means that we want to be the best wealth builders on the planet because that's what Black people are supposed to do. If you agree with this philosophy, put a hashtag B1 in the chat, put a B1 in the chat. You can also find this podcast on Spotify, Apple, and anywhere else. And I'm going to tell you what, I talked earlier. I had a really interesting conversation earlier today where there was a sister who was crying like a baby on the internet about her job and how much she hated her job and everything else. And one of the things I keep telling y'all is that you got to teach your kids about wealth. You got to teach your kids all the different ways to make money so they're not just chasing jobs. You also have to teach your kids to start a business so they can quit that damn job. If you agree with this, if you're going to do this for your kids, if you're going to do this for your family, put a yes in the chat. Give me a yes or a B1 in the chat to let me know that we're on the same page, that you're in agreement with me on this, that we're actually doing it. We're not just watching it. We're not just saying it. We're not just hearing it. We're actually doing it. We're actually action oriented. Are you action oriented? Give me a yes in the chat if you are action oriented. Give me a yes, 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 yes. Okay, and somebody said, Jones said they fired her. Exactly. I'm going to tell you what. When you're Black, you're probably going to get fired. When you're Black, they don't want you on that job. When you're Black, you're going to be the last one to hire. When you're Black, the white person is going to get that promotion. When you're Black, you're not going to get the same opportunities. When you're Black, it's going to be harder. You're going to have to work twice as hard to get half as much. When you're Black, the rules are different for you. If you don't believe that, if you don't agree, then I feel sorry for you. So let me just bring you a dose of reality. This ain't no conversation about integration and equality and the joys of a race-neutral society or colorblind society. America ain't colorblind. America ain't never been colorblind. Stop believing that nonsense and start believing the real dollars and cents. It's about the economic power. You have it in your pocket. Black people have $1.6 trillion in economic spending power every year. That means we have an economic level that exceeds the GDP of Mexico, the GDP of Russia, that exceeds the GDP of Saudi Arabia, that exceeds the GDP of Colombia. We have more money in our community than most countries do. So don't tell me we can't have our own sports leagues. Don't tell me we can't afford to have our own sports teams. Don't tell us we can't afford to have our own school systems. Don't tell me we can't afford to have our own businesses. Don't tell me we can't afford to build wealth. The only problem we have is mindset. Mindset ain't there, and I'm trying to get that mindset. Okay, so let's jump into this. Two things I want to tell you guys about. Number one, there's this crazy story about this guy who went to McDonald's and they handed him this envelope, this bag. In the bag, he thought he'd have cheeseburgers and fries. And inside this bag, there was a plastic bag filled with $5,000. Now, I don't know how the $5,000 got in the bag. I don't know if that was the daily count or if they were money laundering, selling some weed in the back or what. But he had $5,000 and he took the $5,000 and went back into the McDonald's. He did a TikTok video, like in real time, talking about the money, how he felt, and the fact that he was thinking about keeping it. And he said, guys, this is a tough position to be in. This isn't right. Now, I'll be curious. What do y'all think? If you got that much money, would you have given it back, or would they have to come and get you and come find their money? What do y'all think? I don't know. What do y'all think? And I asked y'all this question because, we like to talk about good people and bad people. Oh, he's a good person, he's a bad person. You broke the law, so you're a bad person, and you're moral and you're immoral. And it's funny, and they say that money is the root of all evil. Well, I definitely think the lack of money can be the root of all evil. I think that if you are struggling financially and you don't have the money you need and somebody gives you a bag full of money, I will be the first to admit that if my family was hungry and McDonald's accidentally on their volition gave me $5,000 that I did not steal, we're going to add $5,000 to the family savings account that month. There, I said it. I'm sorry. I would not have walked back in there. So God bless this man for doing that. But McDonald's ain't going to miss $5,000. They made probably 20, 30, $40 billion last year. They're not going to miss $5K. Now, That's just me, but good for him. He's a good Samaritan. They actually gave the guy $200 and a free month of McDonald's food. So he gets a little cash in his bank account, and he also gets a chance to get the diabetes a little bit earlier than most, because he's going to be eating McDonald's every day for the next month. Now, with that said, let me give you guys a quick update on the stock market. Today was a good day on the stock market, man. I'm telling you, there are a lot of really good indicators right now happening in the economy. The Fed is starting to slow down on their rate hikes. The Fed governors are basically sending a signal that they're not going to increase interest rates by that much. The stock market has been kind of slowly upticking. Bitcoin is quiet as kept, starting to take off. And believe it or not, even the Sam Bankman-Fried token, FTT, even the FTT token has gone up 160%. Even the FTT token tied to Sam Bankman-Fried, the most notorious fraudster since Bernie Madoff. I was going to say Bernie Sanders. I'm going to say Bernie Madoff. Even his token has gone up 160% in value. The Bitcoin cost 23,000. I'm letting y'all know the stock market seems to be kind of waking up. The beast is starting to wake up. I don't know any other investors in here that's been seeing a little bit of extra green in your portfolio, green money, green, like, because Robin Hood turns green when you start making money. Anybody else notice that? There's money. The money's starting to come back out. It is not over. There's a lot of stuff happening right here. So I would encourage you not to miss out on this. It looks like the market's moving. They said earnings reports could keep the market on edge this week. Now, remember, this is a big week for earnings reports. A lot of major companies are going to release their earnings, including companies like Microsoft, IBM, Tesla, Visa, and MasterCard. Let's see here. What else is going on? It said Microsoft earnings should help reset for expectations. Wells Fargo says fiscal second quarter earnings for Microsoft due out Tuesday should serve as the much needed reset for stock investors remaining more cautious on nearer term. While we agree that the FQ2 print will come with challenges, we think the print should also help put the worst news behind us, providing a reset to expectations and further evidence towards stabilization and to current 2H estimates. So I think that they're kind of saying that that Microsoft, among other companies, is basically expected to sort of put a lot of the negative behind us. A lot of investors have been waiting all throughout 2022 for the bad stuff in the market to kind of flush out. It looks like it's starting to flush out. So anyway, guys, I just want to come in and tell you guys this real quick. I'm about to have a meeting. I got something to do with my wife now, so I can't really talk to you guys that long. However, I just wanted to come in and let you all know that the stock market is doing well. This McDonald's story, I thought that was really, really funny. And actually, I think McDonald's franchises are actually among the more profitable ones to own. So you may want to look into franchising as a way to build wealth. If you're looking for a business, it's sort of a business in a box. Franchises are actually a pretty good way to do that. And we actually have a franchise program in the Black Business School. So feel free to go to theblackbusinessschool.com and take a look. And also, if you ever want to advertise on this platform, you can go to drboycefinance.com and talk to our people. That's drboycefinance.com, and somebody can help you if you want to get a Dr. Boy shout out for your Black-owned business on this channel. All right, guys, I'll check back in with you a little bit later. God bless you. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you soon. Take care now. Peace.